Hey, this is JC and welcome to Small Brick City. In this video, I'll be sharing my mock of a Souvenir stand. And this is a great MOC to use up all your decorated spare parts and various knickknacks or MiniFig accessories that you might have lying around. I originally conceived this to be part of my Market Stall series MOCs which I've created over the past couple of weeks. Plus, my Lego city is a tourist beach town, so this fits in perfectly with the whole tourist scene. It's also a great excuse to use up a variety of different decorated tile pieces and small parts that would typically not go well together. But with a souvenir stall like this, it is not only logical but justifiable to have all these different elements together in one small build. Like all my market stalls, this fits a footprint of 6 studs by 8 studs, not counting the extensions from the various accessory parts at the top of the stand. For the stall vendor, I chose a pretty straightforward MiniFig who is smiling and wearing a classic Lego Spaceman t-shirt. Honestly, I wanted the vendor to be an Indian MiniFig, but I didn't want to get a YouTube strike for being racist. The stall itself is reminiscent of souvenir stalls that you might find in markets and tourist destinations all around the world. They are often very cluttered and decorated on all sides of the stall. There are decorated tiles on all sides of the base of the stall, and in the front, there are postcards on a stand, t-shirts, and all kinds of souvenirs. On the left of your screen, you can see a collection of souvenir caps, as well as a whole bunch of trinkets. These can be interpreted as keychains on strings, necklaces, or garlands. I think that this side of the store really gives it that distinctive souvenir store look, so it's really important to the build. On the other side, there are other random souvenirs for sale, in this case a guitar and a dartboard. In the back, there's a cash register, more souvenirs on the side, and those colourful bricks on the floor represent extra souvenirs in boxes. The inside of the stall is tiled with a jumper plate for the MiniFig. On this side, you can see a large souvenir plate on a stand through the window. Here are the parts you need to build this MOC. You will need a 4 stud long axle plate with wheels, a 1x2 plate, a 2x3 plate, a 2x2 Technic plate with ball joint connector, 3 2x6 plates, 3 1x4 bricks, 12 1x1 modified bricks with studs on the side, or you can use a combination of 1x2 or 1x4 modified bricks, 3 2x4 plates, 4 pillars consisting of a modified brick with a stud on top, 2 round bricks, and a round stud, 2 2x4 clear panels with a 1x2 plate under each of them, a roof consisting of 8 curved tile pieces, each 4 studs wide, mounted on a 2x8 plate. To build the basic structure of the stall, place the axle plate on one end of the 2x8 plate, followed by the 2x3 plate and the Technic plate. Place the 1x2 plate underneath the end of the 2x8 plate. Place the remaining 2 2x6 plates over this base assembly to form the floor of the stall. Place the modified bricks with studs on the sides on these plates to form the front and sides of the base of the stall. Place the 3 1x4 bricks onto the top of the modified bricks. Take the 3 2x4 plates and place them onto these bricks to form the counter of the stall. If a wheel pops off, make sure you put it back. Take the 2 clear panel pieces and place them on the side of the stall, and place the pillar on either side of the panel pieces. Ensure the side studs of the modified bricks face the outside. Finally, place the roof on top of the pillars. And now let's move on to the decorations. There's really no hard and fast rule for these decorations. It really depends what pieces and parts you have in your spare parts bin. But here's a look at what I used just to give you some ideas and inspiration. For my build, you need a total of 7 2x2 decorated tile pieces. As you can see, I chose an assortment of different tiles, very colourful and very different from each other. To create the line of trinkets or necklaces, you need a Spider-Man web piece. This is a length of rope with 2 studs on the end, as well as bar elements throughout the length of the string. Attach different modified plates with clips to each of these bar elements and place a different colored stud on them. Attach the studs of the rope together and attach one of the modified plates on top of these studs. This creates a very realistic look of various trinkets and necklaces. As mentioned, I think this is the most important decorative element for your souvenir store. No store will be complete without souvenir caps or hats, and I designed this holder for caps. It basically uses modified plates with side clips with a round stud on it. This gives you enough allowance to place a cap on it and to attach the clips to a bar element. To simulate t-shirts, this is what I did. I took a torso piece but removed the arms and placed it on two 1x1 plates. Then I created a separate stack of 1x1 plates with a 1x1 towel, and if you place them in front of each other, it looks like a stack of t-shirts and display. For souvenir sculptures, I used mini and nano minifigs. Postcards for sale were simulated using a decorated envelope piece on 1x2 plates. This is attached to a hinge brick and plate assembly along with a coloured 1x2 panel part. The large decorated plate display is basically a decorated round towel on a modified bracket piece which has 4 studs on the front and 2 studs above. This is mounted on two 1x2 plates. Here is another small souvenir using a rock piece and a stud with a hole. The cash register is a decorated sloped brick with a trans green wedge piece. Other parts I use include an electric guitar accessory part and a dartboard. This decorated flag piece for the roof uses a flag part attached to a bar element, which is in turn attached to a telescope piece that goes onto a T-bar that is attached to a modified plate with double clips. You need a 1x2 jumper plate, 2 1x1 towel pieces, a 1x4 towel, and decorated boxes made out of different coloured 1x2 bricks, 1x2 towels, and round studs. I decorated my souvenir stand in the following way. I covered the front and 2 sides with the 2x2 decorated pieces. Then I attached the line of trinklets and the caps on the holder into the side studs of the modified bricks on one side of the souvenir stand. On the other side, I attached the electric guitar and the dartboard. Then I filled up the front with the postcard stand, the minifigs, and the t-shirt display. For the back, I first put in the spare boxes of souvenirs just underneath the counter. Then I add the cash register on the side and the large decorated dish on the other side. That's why there's a need for 2 1x2 plates, and that's to raise it high enough so that the panel piece and plate don't get in the way. The diamond souvenir piece goes into the empty stud on the right. And then I cover the floor with the towels and jumper plate. Sometimes it's really tough to put in a towel piece when there's a brick immediately next to it, so that's when the brick extractor comes in useful. Finally, I take the flag decorative piece and I place it underneath the center back of the roof. And there you have your Lego souvenir store. With this particular mock, you are really limited by your imagination and what you have in your spare parts bin. So take the basic build of the stall but add in your own accessories, displays and decorations. There are no rules to this, and I think the messier, more cluttered and more diverse the displays are, the more interesting this souvenir store would be. Let me know what you think about this mock in the comments, and if you liked this video tutorial, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. Before you go, check out these 2 videos that you might have missed. Talk to you soon!